Now I'll start again. So here we are studying this subject, which is Unit 8, paper number 1, that is ICT, Information and Communication Technology. Now, whatever I said, can you repeat it? What does it mean, information and communication technology? Can you repeat, any one of you? Yes, please.
From the time we wake up until the time we sleep, there are so many things which are closely connected with ICT, information and communication technology.
Yes. But what does it mean, like information and communication? Information is something, some idea, some knowledge, some facts, some data. All right. First, you have to, know what the individual term means. And the second term is communication. Means whatever information, whatever knowledge, whatever data you are having, you are sharing with others. In a uh, meaningful way, so that whatever you are having, you are giving to somebody else, and somebody is acquiring that knowledge, that data. So that is communication. All right. If somebody is not getting whatever you are saying, that means it is not properly conveyed to that person. So it's not communication. So communication means whatever you are having, you are giving to other, and he is understanding whatever you are saying to them. So that is communication. And third term is technology. Technology means you are using some technology, some engineering, some equipments for that, to convey that knowledge to others. So all these three things together gives the term meaning, information and communication technology. Because when we wake up, you have to either see your mobile phone, and mobile phone, maybe alarm or some important media you search, and then you go, you brush up your normal routine. Then again, if you are working, you go to that place, some if you're going by taxi, you have to book that taxi. Again, it's a use of ICT. All right. If you are reading newspaper or some news, some connecting to some media, that is again ICT. All right. Metros and all these things are one or the other way, they are the means of ICT. They are using information and communication technology. All right. So we here cover these four major, topics. That means you will understand what does it means, what is the terminology regarding ICT, then basics of internet, what uh, mm, you can say engineering, or what technology it is using to convey that information or knowledge to other people. So that is internet, intranet. What is intranet? Email, audio and video conferencing, which we are doing. Like still we are using ICT, by I am teaching and you are attending the class. This is again example of ICT. All right. Digital initiatives in higher education. In higher education, we are using too much of this ICT uh, in a better way, in an efficient way, and in governance also. Government also using it to connect with the people, to the entrepreneurs, to the offices, to the people, and all. So in detail, these are the topics: introduction, components, important, then types of ICT, how the computer generation goes, classification, basic functions, And what are the memories regarding the computers? We learn something. We what a computer contains, how many types, how many components. Okay, its memory, its storage, hierarchy of data, and number system. How earlier computers and nowadays computers work, and a monitor, printer. All these are the components of the computer. Software, languages, not in detail, but some on the like surface, we'll cover these topics. And malware also, sometimes they ask in questions in your examination. So networks, okay, hardware devices, cable, web generation, OSI model, TCP/IP. It's very like deep into this ICT, but we'll study somewhat on surface level only, and then file extension and all that. In education, in higher education in India, what are the main websites, or what are the main ICT components? So they are like Swayam. You may heard about these some of these terms. So we'll discuss in later classes. Swayam Prabha, NAD, that is the National Academic Depository, what it does, how what it contains, the National Digital Library, what it does it mean, EPG Pathshala, E-Shodh Ganga, Shodh Sindhu, Yantra, FOSSI, all right? So all these will detail in detail, some detail, not much. Then types of governance, that is G2C. G2C means government to the citizen services. B for business. G for again government to government. There are various departments in a government. So one department can communicate with other department through the ICT devices, ICT softwares. Then G2EE means employees. If a particular government department, so this department and with its employee, there is a connection. So that is that uses ICT. So that is G2E. Now we'll start our topic. What are the components? Like ICT is everywhere, like we discussed. It is in e-government, in industries, in business, entertainment, transport, agriculture, health, education. Everywhere you will find the use of ICT. And there are some components which ICT uses. What are those? Software, hardware. It contains hardware. Hardware means if it's mobile, then mobile is hardware. If you are using computers, laptop, then that is hardware. All right, or any other equipments in industries or in business or in like engineering field. So they are using different types of hardware. So for controlling purposes, what they use some software, some languages to communicate with that hardware. So hardware, software transaction between the two, there should be some communication between the hardware and the software transactions. So communication technology, data, how they understand what you want, and how they produce the output what you want. So that is data in the form of data. And what is needed to connect two different equipments, two different hardwares at different places. So what you need? Internet access, cloud computing, where you can keep your data and you can access place. All right. So these are the components. So ICT means information and communication technology. So information is a technique by which a person says something, tells some news or some knowledgeable thing or some data. So information is to present data arranged in a particular order to others. So it can be said that information is a short form of data. Is something which is useful, which is knowledgeable, is conveyed to other person very in a very perfect, in a very particular ordered way. So that is the information. And communication is a medium by which any information is transmitted from one place to another and from one person to another. So it is through the communication that social relations develop between the two human beings. Therefore, it can be said that human cannot live without the communication. Every person communicates in his lifetime. All right. Without communication, even birds communicate, even other animals communicate, but their communication is between them. Like we can't understand what they communicate. They don't need any medium or any technology. So, but we human, as we are the most, developed brains. So we develop so much, we reach to the other planets also. So we have to communicate in a certain way, in speaking, in listening, thinking, seeing, reading, writing, etc. So it can be said that when human beings express their feelings, their thoughts, and different types of signals through speech, all these types of information are exchanged with each other. So that exchange of information, knowledge is called communication, right? And then the technology. So in today's era, we are seeing that today's era is called the age of science. Science is evolving each and every moment, each and every day, because science has made man equipped with various facilities, and we are continuously growing, continuously evolving, finding new ways and new techniques to get more and more information, more and more knowledge from the environment, from the surroundings, from the people. And all this has happened with the help of technology. The technology is an art by which the field of modern construction is accelerated. In other words, you can say technology is the knowledge in which different types of work are made possible through scientific approach. So UNDP, which is the United Nations Development Program, it gives a definition. The ICTs are basically information handling tools, a varied set of goods, applications, and services that are used to produce, store, process, distribute, and exchange information. So everything covers in that sentence. Variety of goods, whatever we are using, equipments, that is goods. Applications, how we are uh, enabling ourselves to get good information, knowledge to convey to other people. So how we are applying this knowledge to get that, a particular efficient output from those hardwares, from those. First of all, we have to develop such hardware, such equipments, and then how to apply our knowledge to get most efficient way the knowledge we want from them. And services, how we are using such equipments, hardware and software to get uh, to associate with the societies, with various fields, education, industry, agriculture. So various services are involved in this, so that they can be used, that knowledge, that data can be used to produce, to store, to process, and also to distribute and exchange the information. So I hope you understand the meaning of information and communication technology by this time. So it is nothing but the medium of exchange of ideas, information, through which these ideas and feelings and information are exchanged. This is ICT. And how it is, how it can be done. So, information and communication technology includes all types of audio and visual materials. What are those materials? For example, radio, television, computer, tape recorders. Earlier, we used to have this tape recorders having this, film in between them. All the data is recorded on those film, magnetic tape, and all. Earlier days, we are using transistors. We are having radio means they are battery operated. Also, you can connect directly to the power, and also if you are going some remote places, so batteries are connected and they are small portable, they are called transistors. And then television is in earlier days it is big, large, having CRT, cathode ray tube. So different type of television having antennas, a big antenna which we call a Yagi Uda antenna, which we have to, you know, settle down when some wind or some rain will come. So you have to adjust again. So that type of antenna we used to have during that type. Computer also, it is having, they were having the CRT screen. So that type of also it is under the ICT. And teaching machines such as projectors, smart boards. We are using smart board nowadays, projectors. Earlier days, they were not there. Now, importance of ICT. So, ICT has connected the whole world. That we say, na? Yeah. It's all in your hand. Whole world is in your hand. So, information is being exchanged on a wide scale around the world through this ICT. So, um, this is nothing much we already have discussed. Every section of society it covers. Yes, it is. It is in health, business, administration, government, industry, education, everywhere you will find this. ICT is how beautifully it is working and making the system efficient, and it has made our daily life accessible. It improves the quality of life, yes, but it depends. It reduces hazards, it generates employment opportunities. In the field of health, of course, it is very extensively used nowadays. Robotics and all. This is also again ICT, and some doctor which is placed at some other place, and surgery is going on in other hospital. They can guide, and the operation can be performed successfully. So this is all under ICT. So in case in the field of education also, it is very useful. The development of ICT is an example of our online MDYA classes. This is also an example of ICT. So the development of ICT in last few years has completely changed our lives. Yes, it is. Especially after COVID. During COVID, you can say. It evolved in a different and a better, perspective. So ICT has accelerated the pace of development by bringing a revolutionary change in the field of teaching and learning. Today, there is a wealth of educational material and knowledge related to various subjects on the internet. You can find each and every aspect or field, you can say. You can search and you can find the good results while using your any hardware and internet. So through the internet, you can, it's nothing impossible. You can get some knowledge or some idea about whatever you want to face, whatever you want to know. So the process of education and learning has become easier with this use of video, multimedia. You can see other people also You can chat directly, you can discuss, you can interact with some people who are having this knowledge, which is, but who is not with you. It is he or she will be at some other place, but you can chat, you can have the conversation. All right, you may have ebooks. All right, so all these things come under the ICT, and it becomes easier to understand the toughest subjects. Through the use of ICT, students can now take admissions in various educational institutions in the country and abroad, study online, online exams they can give, and get degrees from the comfort of their homes, staying at one place, and you are having all the facilities of a classroom, of a university, and you can have the lectures from the designated lecturers. If you registered yourself for a particular course, you can go through that. So this is all possible because of ICT. Through the gadgets like laptops, mobiles, computers, we can now participate in various educational discussions, workshops, even workshops and seminars. You can be a part of it, even without visiting that particular place. You know, sometimes they may be far of thousands of kilometers away from your place, but you can attend that. You can be a part of that. So it is through the ICT that libraries of various schools, colleges, universities have become online. That is a very um, efficient and very good advantage of ICT. And concept of digital library and e-books also taken a real form. So e-learning, online learning, blended learning, distance learning, all uh, are all the important tools of information and communication technology. So distance education becomes possible because of this. Virtual classes are also going on without going to the universities. So due to this development, various government and private educational institutions in India have started internet based online educational programs. So education today, it is provided by TV, television, computers, radio, telephones, mobiles. All are, it depends on you how you are taking all those equipments for educational purpose, for entertainment purpose, or just to time pass. Everything is available. So as a result, the interest and attraction of the students towards education has increased. Also in the field of in the area of research, this has been a very good advantage, and very, like, it's very they make it very easier to approach during the research. Various research papers which are already published, you can go through at one place. So it is, and new areas also opened up for the research work. And now various competitive exams are being conducted online. Earlier, we have seen in 2-3 years, the various exams are being conducted online. And with the help of ICT, education has now become effective, interesting, and easy. So this has accelerated, and universalization of education has been in progress. So what are the advantages? We have seen these all are the advantages. Individualization of learning, you can learn by yourself. Interactivity, independent of distance and climate. So you can highlight these 6-7 points. Independent of distance and climate, more economical, higher speed of delivery, and wider reach. multiple teaching functions and diverse audience, and uniform quality. This quality will be the same whether you can go morning, afternoon, evening, late night. Quality is same. Whether you are like uh, um, going through this type of education, or you are going reading some paper at your home, at your some other place, a village, town, it doesn't matter. It's the quality remains the same. Now, the next topic is types of ICT. What are the types of ICT? So, they are classified broadly on three bases. The first one is on the basis of time. They may ask in your examination. So, this is important one. So, please note down the types of ICT on the basis of time, on the basis of media, and on the basis of usage. So, on the basis of time, this is old and new. What are the old equipments used? What will what are the new ones? On the basis of media, media means how they are communicating with each other. What is the mode? So, on the basis of signal, how the signal is processing. So, on the basis of signal and on the basis of broadcast time, what is the time? Are they synchronous, or they are asynchronous, happening at some time and broadcasting at some other time? That is asynchronous. So we'll see in detail. Just note down the types. On the basis of signal, they are again of two types: digital and analog. Analog signals are continuous signals. Digital signals are happening at discrete time, all right, having that same distance, same you can say period of time. They are happening, not continuous, discrete signals. On the basis of broadcast time, they are asynchronous and synchronous. On the basis of usage, how we are using it, so ICT education, ICT supported education, and ICT enabled education. So there are three types on the basis of usage. So again, I am repeating, they are classified under three broad categories: on the basis of time, on the basis of media, on the basis of usage. On the basis of time, they are old and new. Simple. On the basis of media, they are again of two types: on the basis of signal, on the basis of broadcast time. Now, on the basis of signal, they are again of two types: analog and digital, continuous and discrete. All right. On the basis of broadcast time, they are synchronous, asynchronous. Third one is on the basis of usage. So they are again three types: ICT education, ICT supported education, ICT enabled education. All right. In case of any issue, any confusion, you may ask. So first one is on the basis of time. So on the basis of time, they are of two types: old one and new one. Old one, as the picture clarifies, they are radio, this type of TV and telephones. These are analog telephones. You have to dial each number, 01029. You have to dial. And they are having the different timings for zeros to one to different type of signals generate electrically, and they are transmitted analog uh, basis to the exchange. And new one, modern ICT, they are mobile phones, they are portals and computers, laptops, and also video, call centers. All these are modern ICT. On the basis of media, as I told you, they are of two types, on the basis of signal and on the basis of broadcast time. On the basis of signal, they are of digital, analog. On the basis of broadcast, they are synchronous and asynchronous. Now, these are the analog TV. The signal approaching to this CRT, we call it CRT TV. They are having the CRT screen, cathode ray tube, and this is the digital, which is the flat screen one. Nowadays, we are having LED, LCD types. So all these are the digital TVs. Analog means the transmission of signal, electrical signal is continuous. Continuously, they are having converting whatever they are focusing, whether it is audio, whether it is video, each and every place they are having the value, some value. So continuous signal, they are transmitting, converting. First, the data is converted to the electrical signal. So that electrical signal is continuous in nature. At each and every point of time, they are having some value. So they are analog signals. So earlier days, they used to have such signals for transmission. So that's why they are called analog media. And now they are having the digital media. They convert the signals, they convert the data into form of zeros and ones. Each and every value of audio, video, whatever they are converting, they are representing into the combinations of zeros and one. Only two digits used, 0 and 1. That's why it is called digital media. So nowadays we are using the digital signals. That's why it is called digital media. Mobile computers, whatever we are using nowadays, all are in digital nature. Now, on the basis of broadcast time, we are having again two, synchronous and asynchronous. Now, what are the synchronous learning? Synchronous media requires all the participants to be there, to be present at that moment of communication. Whenever we are having the communication, all the participants should be there, whether they are in the same room or at the other room or in the other city, other state, other country, whatever. So they have to present at the same time when the communication is going through, even though they are in the different locations. So what are the examples? They may, from the examination point of view, this is important because they may ask, they will give you some examples and say whether synchronous learning is, and they'll give the options. So you have to choose one. All right. So live webinar, if it is a webinar and if it is a live webinar, so all the participants should be there. All should be present at that particular time. Instant messaging. If you are messaging and you are getting the reply at the same time, simultaneously it's going on, then it is again a synchronous learning. Then video conferencing. If you are giving lecture or presenting a paper, then in front of the board or whatever, lecturers or authorities. So that video conferencing, the participant and the other, which has whoever is a part of that conferencing, should be present in that moment. And virtual classroom, if classroom is there and teacher is teaching from a remote place, all the students are present in a classroom and teacher is virtual. Virtual means if there is a screen and teacher is teaching from a remote place, somewhere at some other place, then it is a virtual classroom. But he is teaching and students are learning. At the same time, all has to be present. It is not recorded, all right, real time, but it is virtual because teacher is not present practically or really in the classroom. So this is virtual classroom. So all these are the examples of synchronous learning. Asynchronous learning, when asynchronous media allows participants in learning process to be at different times and at different places. Different places is also there in synchronous media, but different time, it makes it asynchronous media. All right, means if it is email, you posted some letter or some information to somebody else, you email them. It's not necessary that the person to whom you mail receive the mail and look through the mail at the same time. He or she may reply after 1 hour to after hours or after days. It may. So that is inclusive and synchronous. Blogs, you have written some thing, some uh, you blogged something, and then the people around, they see the blog and reply and comment after any time, they whenever they feel like. And pre-recorded videos, lectures and webinars, all are asynchronous because they are recorded at some other time and you are seeing and looking and going through at some other time. And online discussion boards, something is there, and you are discussing with some people, but as your time permits or as their time permits, so it's going a long process, long time takes. And learning management systems, all these are the examples of asynchronous media. So I think all this is enough for today's class. So if you want to ask anything, you may ask, because I can't see your names as my screen is
It's
up.
clear, ma'am. No doubt.
I don't get it. What are you saying?
Ma'am, you can continue with the questions.
It is clear, ma'am. No doubt.
Okay, 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 okay. So two questions are there. So let's go through this first. Okay. Now question number 1. Asynchronous communication takes place through which of the following technologies? Now options are teleconferencing, virtual classroom, video chat, blogs, discussion boards, and vlogs. Now you have
D,
to
ma'am. D.
D. Okay. Anybody else?
D, ma'am.
All right. Very good. And information and communication technology comprises of, first is online learning, second is learning through mobile applications, third is web-based learning, and fourth is all of the above. Now you have to choose your
All,
correct answer from A, B, C, D.
C, ma'am.
all
C.
of them.
All of the above. Fourth one. All right. All right. Now on the basis of time, what are the types of ICT? On the basis
Old and new.
old and new. All right. And what is analog systems? Give some examples.
Analog is the radio, TV, telephone, anything which has a continuous signal.
Right. I think you might have understood whatever we discussed
Yes,
today. So
ma'am. The first question, can you show once again? I have a doubt in that.
okay.
Ma'am, video chat is like when you send the opposite person also video chatting, like on WhatsApp, you do video chatting also. That is like synchronous, no, ma'am. You are on the other side, I am on this side, and we both are video chatting together. It may be synchronous,
Okay.
no?
Wait. This is asynchronous. All right. Asynchronous means
Yeah,
not simultaneous.
not
You
simultaneous.
yes. Yes. So the
So if you choose,
answer is
D,
wait. Correct answer is teleconferencing is
synchronous.
virtual
Virtual,
classroom
cla-
is
virtual,
yes. Video chat is also a real time. So blog, discussion board, and vlog. These
I think 4, 5, 6 is the
synchronous.
answer.
Yeah. So 4, 5, 6. That is the answer. See
Ma'am,
what you told.
we
That's
told
D.
3, 4, 5.
No. It's not. It's not. Blogs, discussion boards, and vlogs.
Yeah, which is 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
So
what happens in discussion boards? Like example, like
discussion boards means it's something. Some discussion is going on some portal. So whenever something is flashing out, some discussion is going on. You put your somebody else will put some other views at some other time. So that type of online communication,
yes, thank you.
but it's not real time.
I think it's like question answer
Yeah,
posting
it
some.
may be question answer, it may be discussion on some topic, it may be of that sort. Okay, so that's all for today. So I'll stop recording first.